You know, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Needs more juice in that. Oh well, it's not going to kill me. How's things? How's everybody doing? We're having a good week? I'll sort it out. Yeah, Dead Space. Looking forward to this. Taken a couple of attempts over an extended period of time to actually get this game to run, but hey, it works better than the original PC port did, so we'll take the wins where we can get them, I guess. But yes, very, very happy to be checking this one out. It's actually available through Game Pass, at least on PC anyway, if anybody happens to want to check it out that way. But I played this long old time ago on PlayStation 3, I think. Thoroughly enjoyed it, played it a couple of times. Definitely one of the greatest of the survival horror games. Up there with like Resident Evil 2 and stuff, I think. Very, very cool game. I'm looking forward to revisiting it. I nearly didn't want to come out then. So it should be cool. So yeah, we're playing the remake here, which is, as far as I understand, a pretty faithful remake, but with a little bit of additional voice acting. But otherwise, it's pretty done, close to the original from what I understand, and obviously better graphics and the like, which is cool. Definitely want to see that. Right. Adjusted. So yeah, definitely looking forward to. The PC port of the original version of the game was, I don't use the term unplayable often, but this one was technically and literally unplayable. The mouse and keyboard controls did not work at all when I tried to play it, several times, and I switched over and ran it with a controller instead, which went just fine up until I actually had to interact with the in-game store to upgrade armor and what have you, and then none of the controls worked at all. Needless to say, I wasn't impressed. Anyway, this one seems to work, so looking forward to. I have done some testing. It should work, he says. Hopefully no smoke will start coming out of my computer or anything. Oh, get ready to roll. Anyway, evening Rogue, evening AJ, welcome on in. Evening Noel, how's it going? Evening Carl. Let's be having you. Where is it? There it is. Blends in ever so slightly with my wallpaper there. There's a lot of yellow on both. Different shades and stuff. But still. It's going to take a minute to boot up because it jumps through like 2 different launchers before it actually gets there. Not that I have to do anything, I just have to wait for it to figure it out. But still. This game in Bioshock helps with an iron needle, baby. Well, there's a bonus for you. Not sure about the eye thing, but yeah, I can kind of see why. Eulalia, is that? I'm guessing. Good, good. Glad you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as well. Yeah, I do like this game. Bioshock I did not get on with, actually. I've given that a go a couple of times and never got very far. Just, yeah, doesn't get me going. But this one I like. I like my survival horror. Let's see if it's going to pick up. Yeah, it might not. Oh, it did. It might not pick it up because sometimes it can be iffy with the... title screens and stuff can get a bit iffy. Anyway, we should, he says, be good to go. Let's just double check my big stuff. It should be fine. See how we do. If it's problematic, I'll tweak things later. Okay. Let's be going on with it then. Yeah, it'll be fine. For now. Change it later if I feel I need to, can't I? A bit too easy. Oh, my arm's a bit sore. Arms. All of them. All 4 arms or something. I don't know. So many puns, so little time. I have to tweak the volume a little bit. We'll see how that goes. But okay, USG Kellyan en route to the Aegis system. Directed to locate USG Ishimura and diagnose and repair communications blackouts.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
Iconic.
That's her. Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Ishimura is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry.
Here we go.
Aegis VII.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis VII is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams set up for life. Now where is she?
There.
Behind the rock.
Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a
Put my
beauty.
volume a bit, I think.
Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be...
Yeah, I can't bump the volume a little bit. I cannot. Wonderful. Yeah, what's going to be the play here, I think? On the other end. Right. Yep. Ooh, that's Grimrogue. Yeah. Let's try. Actually, you know what? I'm going to push my luck. Go all the way back up there. This might be a bit too loud, but we'll see how we do. Hopefully, actually, if it works. I might tweak things in game if it's too loud.
Careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura. This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG XIon responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
Should be a little bit loud based on what I'm seeing. Yeah. Try that.
Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG XIon.
So yeah, we do.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
Easy, Steve. It's about to get loud, by the way, so just in case you're wearing headphones.
The communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Is that Elias Tifexis? Sounds like it might be.
I'm losing control.
Fuck! We're off course! Daniel!
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it. Drop the flash shield. Everyone break
And a happy landing.
Everyone okay?
Johnston. You all right?
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our day?
Yeah.
Comps are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help.
You're not
Johnston,
dead, so that's a
stay with
start.
Kellyan. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
So still going to fine tune a little bit. So I think. Try that. Volume in game is not quite balanced right between the rest of the game noise, the effects and stuff, and the voice is definitely too quiet. Here we go. We are rolling.
Forget something?
How's the ankle?
Stay clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello?
Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Jen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnston might disagree. But you're offering to buy the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Yep. Looks a bit beaten up. It's definitely got alien vibes to the ship design, this, which is cool. The old kind of, everything's metal and relatively low-tech sci-fi.
It holds the record for the highest number of planet craft, with 34 today, and highest dead
May as well get signed in.
final product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura or strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, Captain Mathias and his crew welcome you. Concordance Extraction Corporation.
Isaac, come sink your rig.
Nothing to help myself to here yet.
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura.
Nice.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Is anything wrong with the comms? I can't remember. I know there's a lot of other things that are wrong, but I can't remember if that's one of them. Am I still playing the Alters? No, Cal. I got sick of the fucking complete irrationality of the characters in the game, making absolutely no sense whatsoever, to the point of, like, killing themselves and everyone around them just for sheer irrationality. And I was like, yeah, that's just stupid, so I stopped playing. Not fun. Not reasonable on any level, not sensible, not open to discussion, which is to say the devs didn't provide opportunities to discuss things with the characters. Or not in the way they should have done. And yeah, it just left an irrational bad taste in my mouth, so like, yeah, fuck off, I'm not dealing with this. So yeah, that's where I got to. Iconic. Slightly different to the original version of this space. It's the remake, not remaster, but...
Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
several questions.
Does anyone else smell that?
I feel like I changed some of this, and it's maybe not changed now.
Smell what?
Like something died in the air vents.
Yeah, I might have to mess around with my controls a bit, we'll see. I thought I changed them when I was testing this, and it doesn't seem to have stayed that way. Either that or I'm misremembering something. Here we go!
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Smoke, mate.
It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Oh dear!
Malfunction?
No, the quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Yep. Ooh.
Daniels, get the doors open!
Get out of there!
Hands on the doors!
The exit stage left. Before we end up in the same situation. I am stuck in a corner, huh? Well. Go, 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 go. I'm running, I'm running. Whew. Lovely. Off to a great start. Drenched in blood. One of those wish I stayed in bed moments. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like somebody's having a bad day there. Sounds like somebody's all in pieces. Okay. Bit excessive, those subtitles. I don't need the constant crew member sobs subtitle. There we go. Go on now. Iconic screenshots. We are armed, sort of. And we've got a little bit of cash too. Wonderful. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best weapons in the game as well, that one. Considering it's a starting weapon, I kind of like that. Okay. There we are. Off to a good start. To say we're not dead. Did I take damage there? I did. I got one little half a blip gone, haven't I? That sounds great.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Them's the brakes.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do.
Yep.
What the fuck are these things?
Very, very stabbed to death.
Some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to
Not
the
the crew
bridge.
anymore.
There's
They
1,000
were,
people,
but
someone will be there.
not
Can't.
anymore.
The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
Spoken like somebody who is not a repair tech.
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, I tend to move around depending on what the game's UI looks like. Feline. So, with the UI being over there and the health bar being above where my camera is, down here seemed like the place to stay. Same place I'm on for Tainted Grail. Data board needed. Save station. Be on the safe side. A lot of luggage kicking around here. Oh, this is where we saw the beastie go through earlier. We don't know if that's alive or dead. Walking dead now, ain't he? Use 4, gained 6. So I am up on that fight. No. Oh. I've got such a bad vibe about this. That got me. Sir, I don't like it. Ugh. Topped up my ammo a little bit. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. In my storage room, huh? Okay, I'm remembering that's there. Or I hope to remember that's there when I come back this way. Look like you're going to get back up again, do you? No. Oh, no, definitely not. Stasis module. You just say, ah, cool. Now, what did I set as the key binding for stasis? I don't remember. Looks like we found the chief engineer, or what's left of him.
Reading a door malfunction between you and the maintenance bay. Can you fix it?
Bit annoyed that I got clobbered there.
Stasis module. I'm faster than... I got it.
Ah, shit. Oh, the lighting's back on. So it was not making me feel particularly good about my situation, that. Anything else down there, is there? No, not right now. I found something inside the vents. Man, maybe? He told me to bring the others. Those are supposed to be bins. They look like really weird space urinals to me. Showers. Ooh. Going well for anybody in here, really, is it? Fallout dead is in the toilets. Alright. Onward. Gulp.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Yeah, about that. No answer to that, but hey, it does seem to work, so.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
Sounds a little ominous. My finely honed gamer instincts tell me loot first and then take action, because when you start moving the story forward, that's when things start triggering.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Manually attach claws to initiate repairs. You bring any friends? So that one is the one that doesn't hold. Okay. Doesn't sound fucking great neither, does it? Oh shit, that's 'cause it's not! Okay.
Left loader claw engaged.
Can't really tell, but I feel like the claws mapped onto a really weird spot. Oh, maybe not. It's the fact they come from behind that's problematic in this game.
Right loader claw engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Alright. Some games where the story progresses while you're looting because you pick the area where it triggers the story progression. Yeah, I think this is more to do with action rather than yeah, definitely more down to actions rather than movement into an area. Ah, fuck, there's more of them.
Tram replacement complete.
You got it. The tram was jamming the
Think
whole
we're good.
system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Oh, I remember what the maintenance bay is. I remember seeing it earlier. Ooh, apparently I got again. Is there a shortcut for healing? Use medpacks on F, okay. Well, I think I can be excused for not figuring that out. Why in the hell would it be on F? Nice. Well, that seems like bad news. Lighting in this game has always been one of its strong points. And the environmental design. Well, a lot of things really. That didn't go well.
Security clearance required.
So we're coming back here later then. There were a couple of doors back there that weren't accessible, so it seems likely. Guess that's where they were standing, is it? I think so. To be honest, I feel like getting over there wouldn't have been as hard to do as the game kind of makes out. Ooh. Before I go any further, plenty of ammo. Yeah, I thought those were non-breakable. Automated cargo track, huh? Doesn't seem like a very safe one when it's just built straight into the floor. Right. Oh great, there's a save station immediately behind the door. Doesn't ring alarm bells at all. Immediately upon entering new area, save station. Trouble ahead. Spooky and dark. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Goodbye to your limbs, motherfucker. Any more for any more? Yay! Big swinging nasty thing. Making alarming noises as I'm moving around. Wonderful. Cupboards with random cash in them. It's a bit weird, that. Breakable containers that have ammo in them. Much less weird. Goodbye. The music keeps going, it just makes me think there's another one somewhere. Gulp. Drippy, squelchy noises everywhere, and I don't like it. Looting, looting, looting. Yeah, it was the way down was over here, wasn't it? Stuck then. Giving up. Definitely too quiet, and I don't trust it. Quite a mess, this place. I mean, I realise like the situation has created a certain amount of mess. You know, the crew turning into monsters and stuff. Shit. But I feel like their general level of tidiness wasn't exactly all that beforehand. Not mine is either, you know, but I feel like in a professional environment like this, they might have tidied up after themselves a bit more, rather than just leaving random mop buckets and shit lying around. Oh boy, why do I feel like this is going to go rapidly sideways? A whole bunch of stuff breaking, in short. Lots and lots of ammo, wonderful. Okay, that is my only choice. I need the lift. I need the maintenance room. Technically... Oh, that so sounds like bad news. I don't need the lights. Oh, no you don't. Hit for brains. Whew. Neglecting their cleaning duty. Such a basic tidying up after themselves. Health and safety and such like. Wow. Better than I thought it was going to for a minute there. Yep, frickin' know it. What goes the necromorph? Oh, shite, son! Fucking knew that was gonna happen. Fucking knew that was gonna burst out. I mean, it would have to come up behind me, wouldn't it? Ooh. Oh yeah, blood on the walls. To join is to survive. I don't think so. Like a good jump scare, yeah. Something gets the heart rate up. 2, Smith from J. Wright. Poker night. Keeping this off wriggling in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep walking around with your crits? I'm in, but can you not invite Pavey this time? I know he's still blaming himself for Sorosi's accident and everything, but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially one where he saw Sorosi up and walking around with half of his head missing. Don't give me shit about it, I'm serious, it's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know, but my dad was sitting next to my bed talking to me. Felt so real, I kept seeing him at the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that is one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. Somebody not got the best familial relationship going on there.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on, I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniels, get ready to go.
Nanosircuit repair. Upgrades. Sure. So I've got 3 nodes for suit and plasma cutter. Right. Suit. HP. Let's do that for right now. Air and... what does the size do? Oh, a stasis zone. Okay. Alright. Not worried about that right now. Plasma cutter. Damage. Yes. Capacity. Reload time. I don't know if the other nodes will become available at some point, but I'll take a capacity upgrade as well while I'm here. Don't know if they do or not. Anyway. Upgrade to HP. Got an extra slot on the back now. And one more shot in well, not exactly in the mag, but you know. It's good that you got it at least, though, Steve. Way more shots than I wanted it to. That went okay. I knew that guy was going to get up again. Well, that went okay. Covered in blood. Viscer. Yeah, having changed the situation by advancing the story a little. It was like, big long corridor, not been attacked in here yet, situation has changed. I feel like I'm... that did not sound good. In danger of being jumped. And what happened? I got jumped. Oh, nice. Right, well, data board missing, which goes in here, doesn't it?
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete.
Ooh. Choo choo.
Calling tram.
It's clear.
I decided to move away from the edge and take cover somewhere, probably in the waiting room from the look of that.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Ooh. It's in French.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Doesn't sound good.
Lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing
That's what
anyone
protocols
else.
are for.
We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
There's a fun way. Oh, there's definitely a fun way. Why were your bones are what's getting jumped? Right, so now what? Turn to the Kellyan. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Oh man, everything's blowing out and giving me bad vibes. Back in here, and we've got the cutter. Well, that doesn't sound good either. Here we go. I like that. Supply room, huh? Goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. Running out of space here a little bit. In a good way. Still. You got a double shot there that I didn't mean to have. Had I heard that. Nearly missed the one behind me. Guy got slammed into the glass, damaged the glass. Pulse rifle's firing in this direction, however, didn't leave a mark, so I guess he didn't miss.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
No, it sounds like that's going well. Yep, thought so. spooky music starting up again. Alright. Trying to get the Killian repaired, supposedly, which I seem to recall doesn't go so well. I don't feel good about this.
Did my best. But the singularity corpus is
To Zach Hammond from Unknown. Background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on the specialist assistant for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Report to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth, eastern seaboard of the American Republic. Paul is an award-winning ship architect employed by Galactic Union Merchant Marine. His records show who extended time off world away from family. When Isaac was born, Paul given temporary reassignment to Earth-based UMMC ship production facility. Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. During the 4-year tour, Paul and Octavia raised Isaac together. Tour was over. Paul shipped off for another extended off-world tour. Influence on son must have rubbed off. Records indicate Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honours. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Paul Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment working with charitable organisations. I believe this is how she ended up coming up in contact with the Church of Unitology. Her first association with the church appeared to alleviate mental condition. Cancellation of their therapy sessions corresponds with local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. There are indications that she sold off much of the family's estate to finance full membership in the church and soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. This doesn't sound good. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford the tuition, as records show he had said attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honours, Isaac enlisted in Merchant Marine, quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions. After 2 years, promoted to higher profile position closer to major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. It would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating. Bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. Seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer and neuropsychologist, psychiatrist called Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. Two of them ended up cohabiting until Brennan accepted promotion and left to serve on the Ishimura. Paul's return from his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Paul's service records remain mysteriously classified by executive order unless he confided in Isaac, took his secrets to the grave. Next records we have are death notices for Paul and Octavia. Bodies wheeled to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clarke's entire estate, apparently on Octavia's wishes. Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned seem to have been ignored. Since the church refuses inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I talk politics over religion, though. Okay. Kendra Daniels, couldn't find anything on her in the time he gave me, but Dalton swears by her. Apparently she's on the mission with his recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, who am I to argue? Okay. So his mother became a crazy cult member and sold off all the family's home and belongings to finance her place in the church, and what was left was also then bequeathed to said church. So yeah, Isaac was left with just what he could afford, what he could earn himself, rather.
Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac.
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Well, it really doesn't sound good.
Oh god. Singularity core.
Singularity core. Evacuate immediately to minimum safety.
Go!
Oh, shite. Oh, and she's dead. Nice, I got blown through the window. She's definitely very dead. Time to get the fuck out of there. Jesus Christ. Get down, you. It keeps its brain in its arse, that thing, doesn't it?
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. The Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sure would tell her Hound Cup.
Location medical. Status deceased.
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
That was bad news.
Chen?
I firmly recommend shooting that motherfucker. How's it going, Subby? Right, situation has changed, story has advanced, now everything is unknown again. What's at the location of the walls? Article sponsored by CEC's Print and Publishing Division. Imagine a world where basic resources like fuel, ore, metals, and ice are hard to come by. Imagine if humanity's needs are entirely dependent on the nearly extinct resources of Earth and dwindling supplies of the colonies. All the readers don't need to imagine such a world. You lived it less than a century ago. Looking to the stars for additional resources was nothing new. But at the time, the only shock point capable ships were smaller vessels that could barely keep up with the demand. Enter the Ishimura. Named after celebrated astrophysicist and inventor of the shock point drive, Hideki Ishimura, the USG Ishimura was the first of the massive planet cracker ships. Built in 2446, she's enjoyed a long and storied career. Ishimura was the first vessel of her size to utilize shock point drive for large-scale commercial deep space expeditions. At her inception, Ishimura was hailed as the savior of the colonies. She was created to mine and process asteroids and even small moons with remarkable efficiency. She was also the first ship capable of pioneering scan and catch technique for harvesting mineral-rich asteroids. Utilizing huge gravity tethers, the Ishimura could lock onto asteroids and pull them inside the ship's massive collection bays for quick and efficient smelting. At 62 years old, the Ishimura is still in remarkable shape. Her equipment has been upgraded over the years, and many of her interior spaces have been retrofitted to take advantage of current technological advances. Despite so many long years of service, she still remains a pride of the CEC fleet and still the company's largest planet cracker. Whenever a vital deep space mining project requires skill, experience, dedication, the Ishimura is ready to answer the call. It's ships like the Ishimura and the dedication of the men and women in Crewa that built the Concordance Extraction Corporation into the trusted and dependable resource provider it is today. So, I need to get to the tram station, I'm assuming. Yep, get to the medical deck. I vaguely remember the medical deck actually from the original version of the game. This is thus far unexplored space. Curry didn't agree with somebody. Why is there ammunition for a plasma cutter in the toilet? By the toilet. Eat me. I can't die here. Not yet. Not when something. Eat me, they ate my boy. Okay. Car can cook. Somehow I don't think this place is going to be vastly more inviting if all the lighting was actually working. That was a lift, okay. There's enough roughage in the diet. Yeah. Too much, perhaps, a little bit there if you got to use a plasma cutter. But that doesn't sound good. I remember this space. More than a little iconic. You will... something crimes. Something for your crimes. Pay, maybe? It's like, might be pay. Yeah. So the door to medical. Tram station hall. There is the store. One-stop shop to purchase, sell, and store items for later use. So the store, you can buy things with credits, bring schematics to gain access to new items. Inventory. Oh. Inventory, sell currently held items or place them in storage, and storage, place items to retrieve later. Okay, so send me a few credits. Should be enough, right? It's available. A rig upgrade, some health, ammo, and a power node. So we're going to have a power node or a rig upgrade. Suit level 2, let's have that. Increases inventory and provides more armor. Also because this is really, really cool. And a bit creepy. Got me some armor. So in a situation where we can get a better look at the front of the seat. In here might go a bit better. Alright, you see it's got a whole load of bits of metal bolted onto it now that provide additional reinforcement. Quite cool. Well then, off we go. Suit level 2 upgrade graph extended. Huh. Interesting. Capacity versus reload time. I'm going to get capacity, I think. Now, it's the play. Save station, might as well. Even though we just made a few changes and such. Yeah. Ooh, not profoundly creepy or disturbing at all. Was not quite what I had in mind. I accidentally clicked the wrong button there. Slight bad fingering. Yeah, I thought that was more of a malfunction than a... It's trying to get out there. Nickel deck. So 1 completed. Chapter 2, intensive care. The captain's rig. I don't remember this space, I have to admit. An Aegis model. Okay. Right. Right, through. Sort of.
them out. Don't let them out. Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Yeah. Me a pulse rifle. It's like a rather unwieldy firearm there, but no, it said how to put it on the weapon wheel, but I didn't really grasp that. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold and fire. Switch mode for proximity mine. Okay. To be honest, pulse rifle was one of the less useful weapons in the game, from what I recall. May or may not be a good idea.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
It's okay, right? This is fine. Yeah, I think efforts to use meds might have been unsuccessful there. It's definitely a bit different to I remember. This is a bit more familiar.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah. But the
Yep.
barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. I think Cole could be through there if...
Isaac. The one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Yeah. Dead inside. A hydrogen tank and a shock pad. Door number 1 or door number 2? Diagnostic and imaging. Research. Ooh. Whispering's not exactly,
Level 2 security clearance required.
how am I going to get that? I don't even have level 1 right now. Might as well do number 1, I guess. Tell you what, before we go through that, I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the bathroom, because it seems like a much more logical place to make a little pause, I think. So, I'll be back in about minute and a half, and we'll continue exploring the medical wing in a second. So, yeah, BRB, folks. And we're back. Quite sure things were supposed to be there, but anyway. Ain't too scary. Yeah, I just need to go pee before I accidentally pee myself, you know. Don't forget plasma cutter ammo. Pretty sure I got a decent amount. Yeah. Come back for more if I need it. Hopefully I won't. Missed, apparently. Turns out it was a harder target to hit than it looked like. Main lab. Oh, this is vaguely familiar. Healing and throwing. Grab loose objects with kinesis, throw sharp objects to impale enemies. Right. Yeah, I get the idea. Go away.
anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Well, impaling with one of his own kind's limbs didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. I thought the nice, relatively well-lit area was a little too good to be true there. Looks like a face, kind of, sticking its tongue out. Oxygen tank. Handy. A little bit concerning. What's going on in there, but it looks dodgy AF. Frankenstein shit going on down there. No, you don't. Fuckers. Woo, that got a little hairy there.
Quarantine lifted.
Ooh, yeah, definitely a bit too close for comfort. Right. Well, I don't know why it's telling me I need to go back upstairs. I don't know why. Stasis pack schematics, nice. Stasis module saved my ass there. I was trying to get out of the way and squeeze past them when there was stasis, but it didn't seem to want to let me do that. Biological prosthetics. Found her office, cool. Well, thank you very much, Arla. You earlier, even. You earlier. Try and get that right. I very much appreciate the super chat. Very, very kind. So, a patient log from Nicole Brennan, counselling session for a redacted patient name. Yes, it is very, very cool. I'm pleased so far with how faithful it is to the original, with a couple of tweaks. Okay, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Jane Doe, thanks. Hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. The last seminar was about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy of humanity. Oh, wonderful. That will be the church that Isaac's mother ended up being a part of. Dr. Brennan, unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Dr. Brennan, even if you get out, they'll try to... Dr. Brennan, I'm sorry, did something happen? A patient who I tried and her son tried so hard, but she... I'll fight for you with everything I've got. It's never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be. Ooh. So she's referencing Isaac's mother there. They tried to get her out of the church's clutches, but couldn't do it. Before she eventually died. Audio log.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvement. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis VII. However, Dr. Mercer continues to interfere. He claims Harris's delusions are religiously significant. If I have to make a complaint, I will. I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit. Not again.
Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location? Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
Okay. Investigate emergency room. That's not creepy at all, is it? All these pulse rounds, getting all this ammo for a weapon I don't really want.
Surgical log. Dr. Charles Mercer. Copy to my secure terminal. I convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. It's remarkable to finally see what I've sought all my life. The miners, this transformation, they defy death itself. Kine is erring on the side of caution. His faith has been shaken by these necromorphs, as he calls them. How strange, when my own faith has been so richly rewarded. With or without Kine, I must study one of these creatures. Or the next best thing. Brennan's patient, for example.
Well, fuck. Personal log, Dr. T. Kine, Chief Science Officer. Observations on the marker. Vidlogs from colony are poor quality, but a bit seen enough to confirm the discovery to Ben. The artifact appears to be a genuine marker, first to be found since unitology's founding. We must get it on board at the first opportunity so I can begin a proper study. I can't even imagine the potential of such a find. The black marker offered revelations beyond our wildest dreams, and that was without the benefit of current analytical technology. This new marker, what secrets could it have? What wonders could it offer to humanity, to the Church of Unitology, without Earthgov here to seize them first? This marker could herald the dawn of a new age, and I will do my part to see that age come to pass. Maybe as fate. In the darkest time of my life, the Church's teachings comforted me, saved me, and now I'm here in the right place at the right time to be of service to all humanity, to repay those blessings. Amelia, if only you could be here now. No. He found this marker, which appears to be the second such thing discovered, and the first one the Church thinks they can get their hands on without oversight.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there? Precisely that. God's work.
Oh dear.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony. The paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is defined. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing at the beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me.
Seems these unitologists believe that undergoing some kind of transformation as part of their bizarre faith, and the transformation into necromorphs seems to be something they suspect might be the transformation referred to. I think they're fucking nuts. This is either different to what I remember, or I don't remember as clearly as I thought I did. I don't think I'm going to be able to help. Not when he's in a locked room. Oh, those things are annoying. Remember those fucking things. Broken window got replaced somewhere. Secure room. Oh, he lost his head completely, it seems. Okay. Live and learn. This is even creepier than I remember. They have redesigned the space, I'm sure. Damn, it's creepy. I'll admit, I do prefer audio logs. Babies floating in there being experimented on, presumably in some way those have been converted by the marker into whatever the fuck we just saw. Yay. To Z Caswell from D. Leo. Clara, Zoe. Specimen 426 is ready for harvest. I was about to notify Alvarez to prep for medical leave, but when I checked the database I saw Ensign Sable's been moved ahead of her. Is that right? Alvarez has been on the waiting list for 3 months now. I thought transplants took priority over a cornea. From Leo to Caswell. Here's your clerk, Clara. One of them bought CEC stock at the last purchase and the other didn't. Guess which one was suddenly bumped to vital personnel? It's not worth the headache to push back against it. Trust me, before you think about filing an ethics complaint, remember the wise words of Hippocrates, shit rolls downhill. Zoe. I see. Yeah, that sounds about right. Corporate corruption. I don't think I was here. Cut down here. Whew. Yeah. Has to be said, something about survival horror remakes recently. They do seem to be doing reasonably well. Better than most... better than expected for many remakes, anyway. Wonderful, we're in. Right. Shock pad.
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status? Did you find Nicole?
Her office is empty. No sign of her. But I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade. Just need a hydrazine tank.
Hurry, Isaac. I don't like what I'm hearing out there.
No, who does? On we go. As always, change for advance the story. What you knew before doesn't necessarily apply anymore. Okay. Whew, that I think went alright. I don't think I got hit there. Whew. Cool. Nothing got any of that stuff. Look like that kind of boy right now. Ooh, on to door number 2, imaging and diagnostics wing. This is a bit more familiar already. I don't like that sound. That's not good. Self-inflicted ocular injury. Weird whispers. Yeah, this half is much more familiar. Yeah, that's what I was going for. quite the efficiency level I was hoping for there, but not completely awful. Oh, I think I know what happened to that guy. Ooh. Like more than anything to upgrade my plasma cutter, I think. I feel like I've got past a lot of stuff that I need security clearance upgrade for. But haven't seen any hint of security upgrade yet. So either I Right. I've missed something, but I don't think I have. Or there's a security clearance upgrade coming soon. Hopefully the latter.
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
Well, a divine experience would leave an impression on anyone's mind.
Perhaps. But I saw nothing divine in all that blood. The suicides.
This is a revelation, Terrence. We just need more insight to translate it.
You think this insight can be found in Mr. Harris's psyche?
I'm positive. And with Captain Matthias barring any visits to Aegis VII, this fellow may be our best chance.
Harris is Dr. Brennan's patient. And your methods... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this.
You'll do what's best, of course, but how long can we afford to wait?
Yes. Doctors who are justifying all manner of insanity. Top of the list, extreme patient abuse from the sound of it. Due to religion is a bit of a weird scenario. That guy was a bit of a bitch to hit. And fucked me over a little bit. cash. You're a beastie. I don't see a beastie. Well, a hunch, but I suspect until I clear a path for the creature to get to me, it'll stay out of sight. Infidels. I told you. I know how this shit works. Some of it being down to having played the original of this game, sometimes some of it being down to just play too many games. Surgery therapy and observation room. Door number 1, I guess. Yeah, I would definitely prefer more audio logs than text logs. Dr. Warwick, medical chief psych officer, sensory deprivation treatments. Diagnosis is stacking up as fast as I can file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. Those are symptoms, not diagnoses. I am getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in the environmental analysis, foodstuff, or radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Mercer says he and Kane are working on a hypothesis, so in the meantime, I am treating the symptoms. Seeing some improvement with sensory deprivation treatments in our zero-G therapy pods. But the sheer number of patients we're managing bothers me. Those systems are old and they need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry what might happen if a serious power surge down there. But nothing else seems to help. Suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a calculated risk than have dozens of miners and engineers impaired around heavy machinery. Of course. Interesting place for a save station. Definitely puts the hairs up on the back of my neck, that. Okay.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, vacuum and zero G. Good job we had an airtight rig on. Somehow the lack of sound makes it feel like the sparks and stuff don't imply danger, but they obviously would do.
Exiting vacuum.
Ooh. I'd forgotten about that. Instead to take off and land, use boot and suit thrusters to navigate in 0G. Okay. Okay. Zero G would be horribly disorientating, I think. Floating around like this.
Exiting zero gravity.
There's the
Still
hydrazine.
holding this position. What's happening there?
I found some hydrazine that should work on the barricade. I'm heading back there now.
Be careful with that hydrazine. I'm not losing anyone else.
Don't get yourself fucked up, Isaac.
Entering zero gravity.
I just see a creature. I fucking did, didn't I? Oh, that's me empty. Oh, cool. Definitely don't like that particular weapon. I wanted to give it a go under the circumstances. This is one of the things I believe they did change up for the remake, modifying how the 0G controls work and stuff.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Carefully, Hammond, carefully. Otherwise we'll have Isaac the sole survivor.
Entering vacuum.
I'm in a vacuum. Why are all these glowing sparks kicking around anyway? Wouldn't that... Oh, sweet. Don't seem to be able to get back through there. Here's the question, where can I go? Yes. There's a door there. Hmm.
Exiting vacuum.
Nice. A little better than I thought it was going to. On a vacuum, but still 0G apparently around here. I see him down.
God. Took one step out of the captain's nest and Chen, that thing, he almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling like, this is fucked up. Hurry, Isaac.
Yeah, do the man a favour and kill him. Get him out of his misery. Pulse rounds. No, I wouldn't want to be a necromorph. Mind you, I don't suppose there's a great deal of self-awareness left at that point, so they don't act like they've got anything more than just pure kind of instinct to hunt and destroy. I imagine there's a whole lot of higher brain function left in them. Oh, shit. There's one behind me. Not sure how I got away with that, but I did. Oh, one too many shots there, but... Ooh, that was close. Security station. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah. Ooh. What's rounds now available to purchase? Not that I want to, but buy the node. Obviously clean myself out. Ooh. Level 1. I want one of those. So I want to check that out, but I want to save it first and make sure I don't screw anything up. I assume it's just cosmetic stuff. It's a classic one. Suit level 1. I think I want suit level 2, I guess, right now. Let's have a look at that basic rig. Slightly not redesigned one from presumably the original, or less redesigned. I'm curious. Holy shit. Yeah, it's definitely more modelled on the original, isn't it? I would think. There's some light. There's some light. Yeah, that's more modelled on the PS3 version. Yeah, I would agree with you there. Definitely almost identical, but with a couple of little tweaks to improve things that needed to be better. I think that's good. I think this is switching between the two different types of suit here. Not sure. Okay, so that's my starting rig. The new modernised version, that's the starting version of it. Does seem to imply now that I've lost the upgrades. That's the legacy one, yeah. Don't know if that means my armor is down or not. I'll tell you what, I'm mighty glad I saved that. Just to make sure it didn't go completely belly up there. It froze, Carl. Well, it's definitely not on my end. I have no dropped frames, and I have 4 skipped frames for the entire stream. 4 frames out of 257,000, 258,000 now. Yeah, dropped all to get been skipped. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll stick with the new version of it because it's a bit smarter. Yeah, doesn't mean YouTube doesn't throw a wobbler once in a while. Anyway, time to push on. Hydrazine bomb. Boom. Recombination of dead tissue. Well, that's not something that sounds particularly great either. Okay. You need legs. You definitely don't need spiky arm things, neither. I feel like there might have been some behind that thing when I made it go pop.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Matthias' body. Get his rig codes, and the computer's all ours.
Fuck this shit. Yeah. Well, on the one hand, that's horrific. On the other hand, I guess we'll end up in that state one way or another anyway. Sorry, we are full. Help me, help me. Ooh, nice. Thought that might be new. Save me, save us. This. Oh, we saw that symbol on the unitology poster.
Security clearance required.
Yes, I got that. All died. All goes full. I guess we're going this way. I remember this place. It's creepy as fuck.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Follow Nicole's hologram. We went over there. Which I will follow in just a minute when I'm done checking for any goodies. Medical log, Dr. Warwick. Reports psychiatric observation on B. Harris. M. Harris is asleep after another dose of sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after more than 50 hours of waking, but regardless of circumstances, but not Harris. His bizarre explanation of the events on the colony points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere, planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 security officers were present when he took Dr. Sciarello hostage and murdered Nurse Evans. Harris doesn't deny his actions. He shows no remorse. In fact, he insists there was no crime. Specifically that Evans wasn't a nurse when he killed her. Classic sociopathic behaviour, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He's affable and friendly and able to empathise and offer original opinions. When questioned about Evans' murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and uncommunicative. He claims the explanation is stuck in his mind and that talking about it mixes up its message. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. During his long waking periods, Harris exhibits writing behaviour on any available surface, claiming the dreams need to speak, and that he's attempting to make it whole again. What that means I haven't determined yet. Given the complexities of his case, I plan to reach out to my colleagues for more insight. His brain's been turned to mush. Well, no point in clearing that yet, as I can't open the door anyway. I'll need... Hello, what have we here? Pennies. Good. Need to power the Yahweh door with a thing soon enough.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. Caesar. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Here. That's as far as she got, apparently. I think I'll be following the hologram. So power source, remove battery, no power must be used in the circuit, using the breaker. Okay. So I've now powered the emergency showers, which doesn't seem very helpful to me. Like that is, but okay, so I have to turn it all off. Right, okay. Doesn't sound good. Hey, little shitbags. Hope I didn't just wreck the only power thing I have. No, sir, no, you don't. Ooh. Alright, just this little shitbag left. Oh, well, that was more of a mess than I was hoping for, but any more meds on me? I do. It's not looking great, but I'm going to have to use them. Okay. Right. Well, that nearly went very horribly wrong. A minute there, I thought that was Nicole. Feel like that's not really very snugly in place, but hey, whatever works. as much. On we go. Military looking type there, or security looking type anyway. Something's followed something or other. Paranoia and suicidal ideation was mentioned there. I kind of remember the spooky voices, I think, from the original, but I don't remember them being so clear or having quite so much to say. You remember the shit hitting the fan in here, though? Whew. I remember reading a long old time ago about a connection between this game, or similarities between this game and the film Event Horizon. And there were some, though I think from what I recall, the thing I read suggested that they were like really bloody alike, too alike, kind of, which I don't agree with. But there were some similarities. Event Horizon was quite a fun, creepy, similar premise on the whole. Spaceship in deep space loses contact with home base, whatever. Whew. And a team goes in to investigate and all hell breaks loose. Lawrence Fishburne, if I remember rightly, in that film.
Mercer, it's Terrence Kine. You were in surgery, so I left this with Warwick. He'll be discreet. I just got the latest report from Aegis VII. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the colony's population is now showing symptoms. Depression, hallucinations, more violence. People are dying down there. I know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer, maybe I was wrong. We need answers by any means possible. That patient, Brent Harris, might be our last hope.
The perspectives are not quite aligning between those two there still, but that's not good.
Retrieved. You left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the walls. Scratching like rats. And you all locked me in with them. Fuckers. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out. I'll cut them out.
Alarming. Oh shit, son. Did you just rip open a guy who was alive? Because it sure looked like it. Oh, hell no. Ooh, that's grim. Catch you later, Noel. Got about half an hour left, and then we'll have to pick this up next time. So she's locked in that tank, whatever the fuck it is. surgery pod, I guess. Wouldn't have a better way of putting it. Morgue. Well, Captain Matthias, who seems to be somewhat complicit in everything going on here, was last known to be dead and in the morgue. There's Dr. Mercer's office. A hunch, but I assume... Ooh, that's surprisingly well lit. We're moving towards... Oh shit, how did that happen? Oh, we're back to the spooky again. Yeah, I assume we're moving towards a boss fight. It feels like it. That'll be better. Power. Yeah, battery. No way forward. Oh, there's one. Caution, server storage capacity exceeded. Oh, this isn't good either. That's not creepy at all. Definitely Resident Evil vibes in this spot. Similarities. Places pack, okay. I don't know what that is. Credits. Be our exit on the way out. Time. Autopsy room. That's what's left of him. Ooh. Oh shit! Alright, Captain. Oof. is a thing. Switching between weapons is not as smooth as I would like it to be. Ooh. Just 1 second. Grab a clip of that. My stream deck didn't want to play ball. I have a couple of med packs I can use now. Yeah, I've got a few. That's better. Dr. G. Domus reporting death on ship Captain Matthias. Medical examiner. It's my unfortunate duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and will continue and will be left for investigators to determine once we return to port. I will constrain my comments to the condition of the body. Subject was in generally good health for his age, though cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophilus? Yeah, eosinophilus in particular being almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset, but does not appear to have had any effect on his death. Interesting. Multiple contusions on arms and hands indicate brief struggle pre-mortem. Like contusions around ribcage indicate he was restrained, likely for a brief period. Cause of death, single prolonged trauma to ocular body, which continued on through cavity wall and into frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. So something was jammed through his eye into his brain. Angle penetration to ocular cavity indicates injury was not self-inflicted. Examination required removal of object to confirm cause of death, but it has been preserved for investigative team to study. I have no alternative to but record preliminary verdict of unnatural death, whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Okay.
Isaac,
There we
what's
go.
your status? Do you have the captain's rig?
Fuck me! Ugh. Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things. The same must have happened to Chen.
God. Maybe the command computer has something. Where's Daniels when you need her? Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Excellent.
Clearance confirmed.
Security clearance has increased. High clearance means doors and lockers are now accessible. Wonderful. That's wonderful.
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying orbit toward Aegis VII.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline. Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If this damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about that. Okay, I know I'm back here. Right. Cool. That sounds... From what I recall, there were very few lines for Isaac at all in the original game. I think there is a new voice actor playing Isaac in this game. I'm not sure. Give me a reminder. I'll have a look when we finish in a bit. Yeah, good. We'll see. I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff back here that I couldn't get into due to lack of clearance. But just in case... It's that which I don't have the clearance for yet.
Security clearance required.
Yeah, they definitely changed a few bits around that for between the original and the remake, so... The exact ins and outs of what was changed, I can't remember though, so... Off on the head. Hey. I'll do some wikiing in a bit, because I want to check stuff out like that myself. There's one room I have just thought of I'd need to check on the way back out of here, but now yeah, I think that levels everything out. Not quite a boss fight, but close to it. Suit design for this game, and for the first version of it as well, but also the redesign. Both versions are really bloody cool.
Level 2 security clearance required.
No, let's start anyway.
Clearance confirmed.
Dude me up, baby. Nice. Still burning. Think whether or not to grab that extra large health thing. I'm okay for now. clearance for that yet. You just over now to convince Microsoft and Xbox that you're older sin. They just dropped the whole verify your age thing on you. So I haven't actually seen any of those since that whole thing came in, you know. It's a bit surprising. Yeah, that's just the sound I wanted to hear. Stop you today when you turn your Xbox on. Yeah, that sounds about right. You'd think Game Pass might be asking for that information from me or something, but not thus far. And if I do... You know, I think it's just a matter of time until they start asking me for proof of age and stuff. Discord hasn't done it either, and they're supposed to, but that may just be on a server-by-server basis, and I don't think I go in any servers where I'd require it. I'd be surprised if Bethesda's did, but it's not. 18 rated games, credit debit cards linked to your account. But they weren't good enough. No. You think, because you could have, you could be a kid with your parents' credit card or something linked to it. Debit card wouldn't do it anyway, but credit card you'd think, yeah, but if it's, yeah. Especially when you hear stories about a kid spending, you know, 20 grand of credit card debt or some stupid number on their parents' credit card, running up bills by buying Fortnite skins and shit. And 18 rated games, well, yeah, I'd say with no ID required to buy an 18 rated game, at least online, that wouldn't work either. Stupid and convincing. Yeah, that'll do it. Plasma cutter upgrade, graph extended, new special abilities now accessible. Additional node has been salvaged. Nice. Ooh. Greatly increases ammo capacity. That's nice. Like that. Anyway. And now, let's have a look at suit. Yeah, stasis zone size, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Stasis energy, HP, HP, stasis duration. get to HP if I go that way, couldn't I? Stasis energy. I'd rather go that way though. I'm not bothered about the air there so much, although it won't hurt me, that's for sure. Let's get to the HP. Duration, size is my preference, and then yeah, I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Could do that. That's still leaving me a while to get to there. It's more useful than anything else, I think. Yeah, it's fine for now. I've had your Xbox account for over 19 years and even that wasn't brief enough. Yeah, you'd think logically, but I'm guessing that sort of thing, as much as anything, is either, assuming it's not manipulatable, you know, that they're records of such things, I would guess it's just purely that such things are either too niche or, I can't remember where I am now. You know, they only relate to certain things that you might be registered with. So it's not consistent enough for an overall policy. Or also that those who set the policy just didn't bloody think of it. They probably went straight for photo ID as a standard default choice, you know. Some creepy fucking shit. Why are there babies floating in jars? On a planet cracker. This is a mining ship. That's one area where it does give me a bit. Logic is a little bit lacking there. People is bodies in tubes. Again, it's like, why would they be doing this kind of research on a planet, on a mining vessel? There's two answers that I don't think of. What's up on my head? Firstly, that it's just we'll put something creepy in here for the sake of putting something creepy in, so it doesn't make sense. Secondly, the big corporation that runs this thing is also into all manner of other shady shit, and is using lab on board mining ship in the depths of space to avoid oversight whilst they're getting up to their shadiness. So I guess this isn't a safe zone then. Yeah. I think the most likely scenario is a combination of lack of knowledge plus route of least resistance, as in it's just easier to go photo ID, so they don't have to think about that. Fewer permutations is less work for the government. And therefore, and civil service as well, to be fair. And various other people who have to administer such things. This will be coming back to that later. So I need level 2 clearance. Depending on how sensibly this game has been designed, it may be that I'll have to come back here anyway, which I assume I do. I think I do. And when I do, that's when I'll have the right, or at that time I will have the right clearance. Seems more likely, doesn't it? By the way this is currently going. Which is complete lack of any success rate. Yep, still need high security clearance.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Yep, that's as far as I can get this way, I think, isn't it?
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Tiny. Lighting in this game in general is particularly excellent. It always was, but little details. His heart rate goes up when he breathes harder when he's been running around, presumably to up the intensity of fights. Also, just helps the intensity in general when you're moving around.
Entering zero gravity.
Ah, there's a door I can open. Fucker. Patient locker room. Now we're talking. Progress. Don't think I want to go through there, but I don't think there's anything to gain by going that way. There is space that we moved through whatever was on the other side of it. But I don't think there was anything back there. I'm not. I'm going to head back. Oof. That was a little unexpected. It moved the bloody goalposts on me a little bit in some ways. Right. Distant screams are not exactly filling me with joy, has to be said. I get 6 shots for 1,200 credits. That is not a lot of shots. For a fairly large amount of cash. Creepy, creepy, creepy. To the hangar bay, indeed. However, we'll head back to the hangar bay next time, I think, which will be tomorrow. All things being equal. Ooh. Yeah, that was fun. Definitely cool. Pushed on further than I did in my initial kind of poke around with this a couple of weeks ago, so that's cool. We're in not new territory exactly, but territory I haven't seen in a lot of years now. So, yeah. Definitely enjoying this damn good game. As it ever was, of course. And I've been wanting to get back and play this again for God knows how many years. It's been in the back of my mind because it was so bloody good. This and Resident Evil 2, and to a lesser degree Resident Evil 4, but those two and a half, are pretty much the big kind of icons of survival horror, in my view. I mean, there are others that perhaps deserve it as well, but those are particularly good. We did stream back in the day Dead Space 2, which would be original version, obviously, because there's no remake. So if anybody wants to dig that one out, there's a playlist for it. It's on the channel somewhere. Had good fun with that. It's not as good as this game, but it was good. And I've never done Dead Space 3 because I've never heard anything good about it, really, so no plan to change that. Also, bit of a mixed bag going back on that one, but Callisto Protocol we streamed when that was initially launched, so similar vibe to Dead Space as well. And yeah, it had its problems, that game, but also had some good stuff to it as well. Oh, excuse me. So playlist for that one around if you're interested as well. And of course, there will be a playlist for this one. As always, first episode in the series stays up on the live page on the channel. The rest of them I'll unlist, and then they'll be in the playlist from there, so you'll have to find them that way, rather than clutter up the whole dang channel, you know? Just make a complete mess of the live tab. So, yeah. And also you can scroll down on the front page and find live stream playlists and stuff like that in a separate kind of section, so you can thumb through those for other games if you'd like. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Going to jump back in tomorrow at around about 8 o'clock and we'll press on. Not the longest game ever, these. Survival horrors really are. But they are a decent length, and yeah, it's good fun. So looking forward to pressing on with this. There's some cool stuff. Kind of thought there'd be a bit more of a boss fight in that morgue, but now that I think back to it, it's just more of a, it kind of implies one, and then you get proper ones later on in the game. Ooh. Excuse me. So yeah, definitely good fun. Back to it tomorrow. Videos coming probably Saturday, I think. Camp Build. Got I've been sort of putting a plan together in my head for what I'm going to do, and I've got something of a mental image, I think, now. I think. Bits of one, anyway. So, yeah, that should be fun. Aiming for the weekend. I'm not going to go to the PTS this time. I'll do it on live servers, I think. Probably. So, yeah. Should be good, though. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. A couple of videos. Yeah, Best Builds video went up earlier in the week, so if you want to check that out as well, then have a gander. And if you haven't as well, then there's the build from last weekend as well, which was on the PTS, and it was quite cool. I'm quite happy with how that came out. So yeah, lots to check out if you're interested. Tangentially to Bethesda games, kind of, we're also playing Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, which is in the similar vein to sort of Elder Scrolls stuff in terms of being a first-person RPG, but obviously with Arthurian themes. Indie game, that one, so very cool. Worth checking out if you haven't checked that out as well. Yeah. Lots to watch if you're interested. You want to give them my idea, car? Yeah, this one's definitely worth giving a go. As I say, it's on Game Pass, at least on PC it is anyway. Anyway, I need a beverage. So, thank you for hanging out. If you haven't already, likes and subs always appreciated. Notification bell, if you want notifications, no guarantee YouTube will give them to you, but you know, you have a crack at it. Social media links, if you want slightly more reliable notifications, in the description, and channel memberships below the stream and videos and stuff. If you would like to support the channel directly, I do very much appreciate. Yeah, we'll dive back into this tomorrow. Should be good fun. Mostly jump scares, but yeah, it's cool. An interesting kind of mythology behind this as well. I do enjoy that. Thank you very much again for the super chat. I do appreciate that one as well. Yeah, been a good evening. Thank you all for hanging out. As I say, around about 8 o'clock tomorrow, we'll do it all again. So, until then, have a good rest of your evening, have a good day tomorrow, look after yourselves, stay safe, and if my stream deck will work, I will catch you all around about 8 o'clock tomorrow. So, until then, have a good one. Night, folks.